Hi, my name is Meka Padi. This is the question that I'm going to tackle today. Tonight, I'm going to tackle the issue of orgasm because as we were, there are quite a number of people asking about this kind of question. What do I need to orgasm? Can we just have sex? Why do we need to have orgasm? Orgasm, it's not just that pleasure that you are getting it from, but it also has a lot of benefits. It also has a lot of benefits. So, and especially, it's the benefits are more even for women. And if there are quite a number of women here, listen very careful so that you need to orgasm, not just to have sex, but sex and you need to orgasm. So because the benefit of sex is to say it makes you young. You know, because many people, like especially women who are in menopause, they think now they are now aging, and they think, no, let me just stop. Why do we need to have sex? I need to have sex? You need to have sex so that it keeps you young. You are glowing. If you look at the women who are having sex on a regular basis, but at the end of the day, they also orgasm, they look young. Their faces are so shining because you know what happens during sex. There are chemicals that are produced because, as we said, sex begin at the brain. So when I was doing my training, I did rapid transformational therapy with the best therapist, the British best therapist, Marisa Peer. So I did that course. I think I did that course 5 years ago. So during the course, he was saying he is actually talking about the brain as actually the the best organ. The sexiest organ is the brain. That's how she has been taught us. Because everything starts here. It starts in your brain. Even when during sex, it has to start here. Because that is where many of the chemicals are produced. The sex hormones are produced in your brain. Now, Marisa Peer also come up with the rules of the mind. And then one of them is to say, so what you think and what you believe, it will happen. So, and when we were discussing the issue of sex, he even mentioned to say you can orgasm while you are hypnotized, because our training were based on hypnosis. Because many people think hypnosis is being asleep. Hypnosis is not being asleep. So what we do, one of the session, we did a group session, and during that group session, then he take us through hypnosis. He take us through to get orgasm. So many people, you can really feel that you already turned on. You can turn on while you are just listening to her voice. And it was such a wonderful experience. And many of the things, we learn a lot of those things. So orgasm is also a painkiller. Just imagine you have a headache, and then you just have a great sex where you orgasm. That headache will disappear. So because it's a natural painkiller, don't go and don't go and buy painkillers. Just have regular sex. It will kill. And also research has been done to see that sex also it also kills the cancer cells. It also kills the cancer cells because it produces those chemicals that can kill the cancer cells. And it as I was saying, it also help with depression. Because when you are depressed, you feel you are not good enough. You feel so down. You feel so down. Now, the moment you have sex, you feel so light. You know what sex will do to you? You turn on, it makes you feel alive. That's why when you are depressed, have regular sex. There was a client of mine, you know, she was so depressed. And then I also recommend to her that, do you have a boyfriend? Yes, you have a boyfriend. I said, rather have regular sex where you make sure that you reach orgasm. So after really to say, you can even have it how many times? You can have it 3 or 4 times per week, but just make sure you orgasm. Or if you don't have a boyfriend, just make sure that you masturbate. You masturbate, and then you can really make yourself calm. You orgasm, and that kills depression. After 3 months, she came back and she told me, I feel so good. It's really a medicine for depression too. You know why? Because mm, during sex there is these hormones, a happy hormones. Oxytocin is being produced, is a happy hormone. So if you don't have sex and you don't orgasm, you can easily be depressed because you don't get the happy hormones. Happy hormones are coming from the brain, goes to the genitals, and it also to in your bloodstream, and it makes you very happy. That's why you need to have regular sex so that you are able to have to have orgasm. Now, the problem is that we are, it's now what we are told also. Marisa Peel told us, many people are waiting to, for sex, for the sex mood to come. You are waiting to be aroused. You are waiting to be in a mood. That is not the issue. You are not waiting to be in a mood, because many times when you stay together for so long, the chemistry is gone. Because when we are talking about, if the sexual attraction, the sexual bond, what you need, what is it that you are getting from sex? You are getting the thrill, you are getting the excitement. But the moment you stay so long together, the excitement, the thrill disappeared. And once it did disappear, what people partner think, they think that they don't love each other. That's why when we see clients who are coming and, someone who's cheated the partner, then the partner will ask, what? So it means you don't love me anymore. The answer is always, I love you so much. But when the thrill is going, when the thrill is gone, the chemistry is gone in the relationship. That's why people, what they do, you go and cheat. They go and cheat. So you go and cheat. What are the people looking outside? Why do a person feel that I love you, but at the same time, a person feels that she wants to cheat? She is looking for an excitement outside the marriage, because the chemistry between the two of you is dead. No more chemistry, because sex with orgasm, there must be chemistry. You feel that thrill, but if it's done, it becomes boring. Because for you to reach orgasm, you need you want something new. That's why what you need to do, you must explore. You must explore a lot of technique that gives you that thrill, that gives you that eroticism, that gives you that, you feel the chemistry. Because if you don't feel the chemistry, there will be nothing. That's why what you need to do in your relationship, bring the chemistry in your marriage. Bring the chemistry in your marriage, in your relationship. How do I bring the chemistry? How do you do that? Try something new tools, new position. new environment. The reason why, especially married couple, they've been married for so long, they will stay in the relationship, but there is no chemistry. Each one, you are in your corner. You feel comfortable. It doesn't necessarily mean that you don't love each other. It's just because between the two of you, you are becoming like just friends. You are not partners. You are not sex partners, but you are just friends. You cannot just be friends. In a relationship, you need to have both. You must be friends, and you must also be sex partner. So there's no way those two you can separate. So what we do, we neglected the sexual thrill part, the sexual bonding, the sexual, and we only concentrate on the friendship. We love each other. We go to the movie. We do things together. You cook together. That is not sexy. That is just a relationship. You are just become friends. And many people just become friends because they neglected their what? Their sexual relationship. And try something new. What can you do? Dress up like, ask your partner. If you want, what makes you thrill? Then you say, no, I want you to have a G-string. Do it. I want you to dress up like what? Come out from the bathroom naked. Let's have sex in the kitchen. Let's have sex in the bedroom. We are not in the bedroom because the bedroom is becoming now boring. Let's have it in the car. You have so many places in your house. So maybe do date nights. Go somewhere else. Book into the hotel. Because while you are at a new place, it looks so new. And then you have that excitement. Sex is supposed to be excited. Once it's excited, you orgasm, you feel happy because the happy hormones has been formed. And those who have really depression, it kills depression. It makes you young. It's a painkiller. So why do you need to go to the doctor when you have a headache? When you have a headache, you have a natural painkiller, which is what? Which is the which is sex with orgasm. So my mentor, Marisa Peer, was saying, if you really want to heal something, you cannot heal something that you don't understand. So understand how the physiology of sex, the benefit of sex, so that you kill the boredom of sex in your relationship. Understand first. So once you understand that part, you say, why do I need sex? Why do I need sex with orgasm? Because many times, especially those who have been married for so long, they feel that no, sex was only when we were young. Now you become aging. Tell me, the people who really retire, who are already aging, sex becomes so good. You know why? Because you don't have a lot of responsibility. It's only the focus is only between the two of you. Don't now think, now that I am in menopause, I'm not going to have sex. That's what my mentor was telling me. And I practice it in my practice. And it really, really works. So do something new. Ask yourself, what can I do? What can I do? What makes you tick? What turns you on? Let your partner be your teacher, both of you, because you are different people. Men has different technique, different needs, different spot where he wants to be touched. And you, what makes it? Dress up. Don't just be in a gown. You are coming from the bathroom and you are just wrap yourself with a gown. Ask your husband, how do you want me to dress so that you feel turned on? What turns you on when it comes to my dress code? And please don't argue. Don't now say, no, those are anti-religious. Don't say no. No, we are old enough. you are not old enough. Sex actually is more best when you are aging, because it makes you young. You don't need to go to the gym. Just do sex more time. Change position. Use other things, tools. There are quite a lot of vibrators, all the things. Even when you don't have a partner, use other tools so that you are able to orgasm. So because once you orgasm, you become what? Young. And there is a lot of benefit that you can get from orgasm. So please, from today, don't talk bad about sex, because what you believe because sex starts here. Because once you think about it, because it starts first as a thought. That's what we learn in RTT, rapid transformational therapy. It starts at your brain. And once it starts at your brain, and then the feeling is the last. Don't wait for the mood. Start thinking about it. It's like when you watch a porn. Why do we become wet? It's because of a thought. The porn is, there's nobody who's coming physically to stimulate you. You are just watching it. That's why you must make it, interesting by watching. You can watch porn. You read. You read, those nice books that stimulate your thinking. Because the moment you think about it, it will stimulate your feeling. Because it starts with a thought. Even sex starts as a thought. Don't wait to be in the mood. Start just thinking about it. Read something that brings you in the mood. Talk about naughty language. The naughty language will also bring you in the mood. As I said, when we were hypnotized, there were even, there were some people who even really they orgasm while they were during the hypnosis session, and they have to run to the toilet. That's what we learn, and it really, 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 really works. So practice, because practice make perfect. I hope this video already helps you. And if it helped, while you are watching, please just write down there, I subscribe. Don't leave this video without subscribe, without share, without like. You can write down in the comment section, I subscribe, so that I can also make a lot of video like this one. I hope those who ask the question, what are the benefits? I hope it really helps you. And thank you so much for watching, and good night.